walking towards the J to see Pseudo Echo in concert tonight. I've wanted to see them since the 80s, so this is super exciting. So we went in and you can see the stage set up and what the J Noosa looks like inside. And this is when Brian first had some introduction music, and then he came out, and it was all very exciting. And this is when he started singing hit tunes. But I don't know what I'm allowed to play copyright wise and what I'm not. So you can see everybody was dancing at the side there, and really enjoying the show. The people in the audience were extremely enthusiastic throughout the whole concert. They applauded loudly and cheered loudly between every song, so it seemed apparent that everybody in the room was a big fan. This is Love and Adventure, which is one of their really big hit songs. Then they had an intermission because he played for an hour and 20 minutes straight. We went outside. This is us returning to our seats after going outside and refreshing. And so, yeah, there was a long walk up to the top, which was really good. We were in a really good position. These seats were amazing, actually, because I'm a big fella, and they're smaller than a plane seat, but somehow that wasn't affecting me or the people beside me with the amount of room I needed. I don't know how they've designed it to be like that, but they were very comfortable. And yeah, so there was no having any hassles about sharing armrests or anything like that. That was all not an issue. It just went well. And this is when the what do you call it, the screen started playing stuff again, and Brian came out, sung more. Now, none of the other members are the original. Yeah, Nushwood City Limits. None of the band are the original band except for Brian. You can see here all the ladies know the Nutbush City Limits dance.
And my little guitar. No drummer, we just had a drum machine. And we started doing some inner city gigs to, a humble crowd, but they were diehards. That was good. And I think because we were three-piece, we were easy to sort of go, hey, you guys should open for this act or that act. You can get them off and on stage quickly. They don't have much gear. So one day we got this big break, and it was to open for Susie and the Banshees. Not bad. And so we were like, shit, yeah, we're doing that. And not only was it Susie and the Banshee, she had playing guitar with her on tour was Robert Smith from The Cure. That was cool as, so we were pretty stoked to do that show. And there was this beautiful old theatre that we were doing in Melbourne called the Astor Theatre. And it's beautiful looking, but it sounds like shit. It's got this big dome roof and everything echoes in every direction for like long after the concert's finished. And because we had our little drum machine and it would play it and it would just say like that. But then when we got into the Astor and we pushed the drum machine, it went because the echoes were going crazy. So we were kind of screwed, but we soldiered on and said, look, we'll just get through this some way. So we did our set. It was well received, but the best thing was that while the Banshees were playing, we had this great idea to go out into the car park armed with hundreds of brochures of our next gig, and we plastered them under the wipers of every car. I think you're allowed to do that then, you're not allowed to do it now. People still do it. We did it, a couple of k's radius of the gig, and I also had these special stickers made.
So that was Brian talking about their very early days when they very first started gigging. They stuck stickers around and the troubles they had with sound and things, but they also got discovered by Molly Meldrum. And the rest is history.